Okay. There might be more than one key in there too. I think it changes.
I think it might be, but
Okay.
yep, trumpet and E and S also. Yeah.
Anything, now that we talked about Ryan's piece, this will be old hat for all of you now. What can we see here that we need to know? Anything not in, first of all, what's our concert key? Look at flute and oboe, that would be a good indication of what your concert key is. What's our concert key?
D flat.
What is it?
D flat major.
That's a question.
D flat major.
Okay. Does anyone not agree with that? What else could it be if it's minor? Say it again? B flat. If it was minor. I'm not saying it's minor, I'm just making sure you know that connection. Okay? So then English horn, we said it's the same as what?
Horn and F. So it's
Same as French horn, right?
Right.
Yes?
yeah.
Which is
They're
We
both
said it's
technically
in it.
horns and
Right. And we should remind you one more time before you graduate. English horn is French and French horn is German. Yeah, just get over it, right? We call them what they're not, but oh well. So the English horn is actually French, French horn is actually German. So the English horn, so-called here, is in what key? Let's make sure the key signature. Now we see a key signature, right? Let's make sure the key signature is correct based on what the concert key is. So if English horn is in F, that means the home base, if there was such a thing as an English horn in C, okay, it would be here. The English horn in F is very much like the French horn in F. It sounds, let's say it all together. English horn in F sounds down a perfect fifth. So here's your home base. Here's where it sounds. That's the length, which determines fundamental pitch, okay? So whatever you write, it's got to sound that perfect fifth lower. So if we write an A, let's say, then it's going to sound a perfect fifth lower. What is that note? If it's playing an A, it's going to sound a what? D. Very good. Let's see if the key signatures line up. If it's playing a blank, it should sound a D. If the key signature is blank, it should sound a D flat. Check it out and let me know if it's right. Because the key signature is A flat, and if you say, okay, it's sounding an A flat, but it's going to sound down a fifth, A flat, P flat. And I picked A 37 seconds ago because I knew we were going to A flat, D flat. Hopefully it wouldn't be that hard for you to figure that out. But we could pick another one too. Okay, let's say it's key of B. Let's say the English horn is written in the key of B. What do you expect your concert key to be? So B is the fifth of what chord?
E.
E. You've got to know that, and it's got to be just like that. It's got to be just like that. So we do this in brass bed. We get to the point where we're going really quickly, and it's when the wheels are greased. In other words, when we're doing this every day, the students would get pretty good at it. Now, if you're away from it for a month or two or three, all right, or 4 or 5 or 6, whatever it is, you got to get back into it now, because this is what you'll need to have every day when you're directing. You'll have to have this knowledge. Okay, so bassoon. Okay, horn in E, and C. Okay, right? But there's horn in E, horn in C, but no key signature, much like the piece we were talking about earlier, right? So if we write a note for horn in E, well, horn in F is down here compared to C. Emily said, or someone said, horn in E sounds. Say it again.
-6.
Down to -6. Okay. Say the direction first, and then Okay, down to -6. So whatever it plays, it's got to sound down to -6. Well, it's playing a G. What's it getting? What's it sounding?
A B flat. No B.
It's playing a G.
B.
Should be a
B
natural.
natural.
B natural. So somewhere in there, when you do your transpositions, is bassoon a concert key instrument?
Yeah.
As far as you know?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That makes sense so far. That's one instance of confirmation. I would do more than just one, but that's one instance of confirmation. I would check more than just that one note. I check a few notes to make sure. Okay, but Because this is an example we're doing in class. You're going to be doing this on your own, and you're not going to be sure, and so I want you to take just more than one. It's like when you have sources, you got to have more than one source, you know, like as a journalist, or you're supposed to. But nowadays, it doesn't matter, I guess. So, anything else in here? Oh, what is this? Right in the middle. Hmm?
There's violin mute.
Hmm?
There's violin.
Right below tuba.
Timpani.
That's
Timpani of what? D, small es.
D flat.
Hmm?
D flat.
Very good. D flat. Right. How have you ever seen an indication in anything you've ever played where it tells you like a key for the timpani or like a transposition? No. So it's not really a transposition as much as it's telling you what notes to tune them to.
Yes.
Okay.
Is,
At this time, would they have had tunable instruments, tunable timpani? When was it written?